¿Cómo estás? Welcome to the Keeping It Real podcast with Sulma, the swearing therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Today, I'd like to invite you to play a little game. If you are home or at your office, maybe you can actually do it. And then you can put the final product on your refrigerator as a reminder. So if you have access to a white sheet of paper and a black marker, I encourage you to grab those two items. If you don't, just follow along with your imagination. That is extremely powerful. So you're going to grab the white sheet of paper and you're going to draw a black dot in the middle of it. You can make it as big as you want. And you're going to fill it out, right? Like, so it's not just the circle, it's going to be the entire dot is going to be black. If you're using your imagination, you already picture the white sheet of paper and there is the black dot in the middle of it. And that black dot represents a challenge you're currently facing. The issue, whatever the fact you are confronting right now in your life. So I'm going to use for the black dot as an example, something that I work a lot with, which is my clients who have been in a car accident, but they are not at fault. So now they experience a lot of anxiety driving. They're afraid it's going to happen again. Their brain is telling them, bombarding them with negative thoughts about what can go wrong, blah, blah, blah. So you got that, right? The black dot is the car accident. And that is the only thing that is at the forefront. That's the shit they are focusing on day in and day out. How anxious you feel, how scary it is to be behind the wheel, whatever. Now I invite you to look at the white. Do you see all the white? Do you see the rest of the page? Which is a lot bigger than the black dot. But we usually miss all the white because we are only focusing on the black dot. That white represents all the blessings, all the positive things, all the things to be grateful for. And we usually miss them because we are so focused on the issue, right? Like in the case that I'm presenting, the blessings could be my clients still having their job and their family is healthy and they have a house and they have an attorney who is representing them and they have medical assistant and they have a chiropractor and they have a psychiatrist, they have therapy, whatever. But we usually miss all those things because we are only focusing on the black dot. Remember that saying, like when God closes a door, there is a window that opens. But usually we are too busy and distracted banging on the door to be open that we miss the window. So we cannot control what life throws at us. We can't. But we have 100% control over how we respond to what life throws at us. So I invite you to appreciate and discover and name all the blessings that are surrounding that black dot instead of only focusing on the black dot. You have been through a lot of shit. I had been through a lot of shit in my life. And a lot of times that issue, that challenge, that shit that we are facing is grabbing all our attention. And because we are so focused on that, we miss the blessings. So I invite you to identify and be grateful for all the white, which is a lot bigger than the fucking black dot, but we usually miss it. If you are doing this in actual paper, I invite you to put, like, usually when I was still doing in person, I will do this and give it to my clients to put on the refrigerator door so they can have a daily reminder to focus on everything, not just the challenge. So if you did it, I invite you to put it in the refrigerator, because you are going to realize every time you fucking open or close the refrigerator door, or you walk by your refrigerator, you're going to be like, oh shit, yes, I need to identify the blessings, right? Because it's like life gets in the way, and we're like, oh my God, like this shit is grabbing all my attention. But there is a lot more that is out there. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave me comments if you did it, if you put it in your refrigerator, if you are following along with your imagination, and how is this working for you? Because it's like a lot of times, me included, I fucking teach this, and I'm still getting swallowed by that fucking black hole, black dot. And it's like, bitch, you have a lot of blessings. Like, I look out the window and I see the ocean. It's like, and you are wasting your time focusing on the little issue that you're having right now, and you are missing all that. So please let me know if you found this helpful. I think that is a very simple thing, but also so powerful, so that we can identify and learn how to manage what we are focusing on, right? And that makes all the difference, because life is always going to present challenges, but we can get swallowed by the challenge, or we can identify the blessings and come out on top and manage the shit differently. As always, I do appreciate the support. Please like, subscribe, recommend, whatever the fuck you share, whatever you do in the platform that you're listening to this podcast on. Follow me on Instagram at the Swearing Therapist. Check out my website at dragonflytherapyservices.net. And as always, remember, if you woke up today, that means that your mission in life is not complete. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to come on the other side of the challenge you're currently facing. Remember, that challenge is the black dot, but you have a lot more white to look at. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.